Coming up on this hour of Chris 6 Sunrise, $20 million. That's how much Thomas J. Henry has raised his bid for the naming rights for the American Bank Center. Why the well-known attorney wants to give back to the city coming up.
And as early as 6:30 this morning, you can swap out your old American flag and get a new one right here for free. But folks, you're going to have to act fast. I'm Michelle Hoffman, live in your neighborhood with a look at this year's Flag for a Flag event.
It's an endless cycle of a helping hand. I'm Michaela Chavez in Aransas Pass. I'll tell you how you can help local veterans here and enjoy a night you won't forget.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for watching Chris 6 Sunrise, waking up with the Hoffman, as we're going to be checking in, as you saw a minute ago, with Michelle in just a little bit for a Flag event happening today. But to make sure that it is all sunshines and rainbows, let's turn on over to our own little ball of sunshine. We're talking about Stephanie Lauver. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good morning. We're doing good. We got a much more tranquil morning to start, and that rain paid off for us. We're already seeing immediate results. I'll talk to you more about that coming up in your weather on the 6s, but right now we've got to get you up and out the door. And since it's more of a tranquil view out the door, we are doing okay for that ride. I just want to give everybody a heads up. Not only is it Friday, you might need a little extra cafecito to get you up and out the door, but you might have some surprises along your commute because of the wild weather we saw yesterday. Extra puddles, maybe obscuring potholes. Yeah, give yourself a few extra minutes just in case there are any surprises on your commute. But so far, we're not seeing any trouble along 181 between Portland and downtown Corpus Christi. Crosstown from 37 is going to probably not be a good option. So let's go ahead and take SPID or take it to downtown and make that interchange. Around Corpus Christi proper, looking good from the Bay Area down to the south side and out to the bluff. The approach to NAS Corpus Christi, smooth, no delays to report. The rest of the bluff is looking good for the morning hours. And then right out to the island, equally quiet. So as you head out, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. That's a look at your traffic report. I've got your weather on the 6s in just a few.
Thanks so much, Steph. So we're going to get to your neighbor news in just a little bit, but first some national headlines. The man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador and returned will now be arraigned this morning. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is now being accused of transporting undocumented migrants within the U.S. According to court documents, he's accused of participating in a conspiracy to move the migrants from Texas into other U.S. states. Civil rights leaders will hold a march ahead of his arraignment. And California Senator Alex Padilla was forcibly removed from a news conference in Los Angeles on Thursday. Homeland Secretary, or Security Secretary rather, Kristi Noem was in LA to address the ongoing demonstrations protesting President Donald Trump's immigration policies. Senator Padilla was physically pushed out of the room and then slammed to the floor, as you could see there, by multiple men after simply trying to pose a question to Noem. Padilla's office said in a statement that Padilla was in LA to perform congressional oversight of the government's operations in the city and across the state, as is his right as a congressman. The Scripps News Group Nathaniel Reed will join us at 6:10 with the latest. Well, Thomas J. Henry has raised his bid to $20 million over 10 years for the naming rights to the American Bank Center. On Tuesday, a divided city council backed Henry's original $12.5 million offer in a non-binding vote. Henry says it's time to, quote, close the deal, calling his increased bid a, quote, real investment in Corpus Christi's future. The final decision, however, will be up to the View Group that manages the venue. Well, happening today, it's Flag Day tomorrow, and we're keeping a beloved tradition alive, making sure that everyone can proudly fly the stars and the stripes. Michelle Hoffman is live in your neighborhood with the details on this year's Flag for a Flag. Hey, good morning, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm good, Brian. Good morning. Well, you know what? If you're not familiar with the Flag for a Flag event, the concept is honestly pretty simple. It's in the name, right? If you just bring in an old American flag that may be faded or worn to one of 13 participating locations. You actually get a new one for free, but here, keep in mind, folks, it is while supplies last. So I'm here at Peerless Cleaners on South Staple Street, and they actually have about 300 flags that they can give away today, which is some good news for you guys. But keep in mind, again, there are 13 different locations. I'll go ahead and name off some of those places because we have some locations, of course, in Corpus Christi. We have Robstown, we have Aransas Pass, Portland, Port Aransas, Sinton, Alice, and even Beeville, folks. So make sure, again, you bring out that old worn out flag so you can trade it out. Keep in mind, there are just a couple of rules that you'll want to think about. Your flag must be exchanged for a 3x5 flag or larger, and you only get one new flag per household, folks. So, of course, all of the flags that are gathered from today's event will be retired with honor. There's going to be a ceremony at the Coastal Bend State Veterans Cemetery, and that's going to be at Monday at 10 a.m. You guys are invited to join, and if you guys need any more information on the event that's happening today, or if you need to look at some of the locations specifically and some of the hours, you can visit flagforaflag.org. All right, back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks, Michelle. And you know what? We'll have a nice breeze to help you show the beautiful colors of Old Gloria as we head on into your Flag Day Saturday. But boy, what a day it was yesterday. Wild weather across the coastal bend and much needed rainfall across a good deal of Texas. Let's take a look at the radar right now because it is far less active than what we saw throughout most of your Thursday. A couple little showers off the coast, but nothing on land here to impact your morning commute. However, that was not the case with yesterday's ride home. Things got pretty active. Report of a tornado, and that was reported with the help of one of our Coastal Bend weather watchers. That was in George West around 7:30 Thursday morning. So not when the bulk of the activity rolled through, but all those other markers you see there, that was the afternoon round of showers and storms. Some of those severe that broke tree limbs in my neighborhood, gave some trouble to transformer and power lines. You may have found some of those similar issues in your neighborhood, but all is quiet this morning. Here is the picture that helped the National Weather Service determine that this probably was a tornado in George West yesterday. One of our Coastal Bend weather watchers, Saigirl Olivares, submitted this photo. We shared it with our friends at the National Weather Service. They'd already had a report from the Live Oak emergency managers that there was a small path of damage, so they'll be looking into that further. And then this photo from Coastal Bend weather watcher Beth. Look at that, the mothership. This is a shelf cloud moving through Rockport, and this is a sign that you need to go inside. Thunder roars, go indoors. But yes, here's where we really see the payoff. Over the past 3 days, we have picked up so much color on this map. It's a great thing. Even here outside of the watershed, I'll explain why in a moment. But yeah, watershed picked up a good deal of rainfall. That helps our lake levels. And this was just in 3 days. Up in the Victoria Crossroads, off the charts for that record, well over 6 inches of rainfall picked up in just 3 days. Victoria broke their daily rainfall total yesterday before 10 a.m. Here in your yard, you probably got a good drink of water for the grass too. So all that to say, we're seeing a benefit in our lake levels this morning, hot off the press. They're the highest they've been in about a week. They're still less than they were a month ago, except for Lake Texana. Huge improvements over the past month, where we're nearly full at that reservoir. Now this morning, this is a gorgeous view to wake up to over downtown Corpus Christi. And in your neighborhood, we are feeling warm. We're feeling a bit soupy with temperatures, much like they have been. Lower 80s along the coast, upper 70s otherwise, but where we lack the wind, there is a little bit of haze and humidity out there. Throughout today, it's going to be beautiful with far more sunshine and way less rain, maybe a spotty shower through the early afternoon to help keep the temperatures in check. We'll top out in those lower 90s with a good breeze before the day is done. But how about for rainfall? Not looking at much outside of that quick opportunity during the afternoon for a shower.
Coming up on Sunrise, why was the senator violently removed on Thursday from a news conference in Los Angeles? Well, Scripps News Group Nathaniel Reed has details on what happened and how some reacted on Capitol Hill. Welcome back, folks. After a week of protests in LA, which led President Trump calling in the California National Guard, a federal judge has ruled that the president must return control to Gavin Newsom. Scripps News Group Nathaniel Reed joins us. Hey, good morning, Nathaniel. The ruling came just hours after U.S. Senator Alex Padilla was forcibly removed from a news conference after trying to ask Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem a question. Nate, you were there in Capitol Hill when the confrontation broke out. What was the reaction, and what is Senator Padilla now saying?
Yeah, a shocking turn of events for one. That ruling was almost immediately overturned by an appeals court, temporarily pending a hearing this coming Tuesday. But you're right, I was on Capitol Hill when that news broke about Senator Padilla's brief detainment during that press conference with the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. Ultimately, Democrats reacting quite strongly, many of them making statements to us, some even suggesting the possibility of an impeachment for President Trump. Take a listen.
We will not be intimidated. We will not be silenced. If they want to come in and arrest every member of Congress, they can come and get us. But at some point, the Republican Party and the Senate, the United States Republican Senate, needs to decide what is an impeachable offense. Because at a certain point, it will not be about Democrats and Republicans. They will start going after Republican senators who do not do what they want.
And Brian, to be clear, Democrats have a minority in Congress. They cannot compel Kristi Noem to come to Capitol Hill to testify. Republicans would have to do that. Furthermore, they do not have the numbers by any means to impeach President Trump. They are in the minority in both chambers of Congress. But that being said, Senator Alex Padilla addressing the media after that happened yesterday, saying that he is fine. He was briefly put in handcuffs. He was then taken out of handcuffs. He had a meeting which Secretary Kristi Noem did not apologize in. The two met for about 10, 15 minutes after that happened in that federal building in Los Angeles. He has not been charged with anything. We've checked with the Department of Homeland Security. At this point, they said that he is no longer detained. A lot of questions about where things go from here, but Democrats on Capitol Hill were venting frustration yesterday. It was a week of frustrated Democrats. First, because President Trump had called in the National Guard to those protests in Los Angeles. And then second, because of the tackling of Senator Alex Padilla. Some Democrats also suggesting the fact that the agents who pushed him out of that room should be charged with a crime for assaulting a member of Congress, Brian.
Wow, Nate, that's a lot to take in, sir. Thank you so much for your insight. Looking forward to talking again next week.
Hey there, happy Friday. This right here, the view behind me from our downtown studio Skycam, this is the reason why we live in the Coastal Bend. Have the Wybie for yourself a beautiful morning taking shape here across the area with golden hour upon us. Now, we can see the silhouette of those beautiful flags atop the towers on Shoreline showing their lovely colors. Or we can't really see the color at this point, but we know that they're waving in the wind, much windier and about a couple hundred feet above our heads, but a little bit of a breeze here at the ground level helping to keep our visibility up because you guessed it, it's another soupy one out there with conditions feeling humid and conditions being especially warm along the coast. Corpus Christi reporting a temperature of 80 degrees. Out in Port A, 83, your temperature right now with a south-southeast wind around 16 miles per hour, keeping that visibility at a perfect 10. Alice reporting a little bit of foggy haziness around the area, but not impacting visibility in a big way. However, Beeville got some clouds out there and cooler temperatures around 76 degrees, light winds, making that visibility drop to about 5 statute miles. So as you head up and out the door, here's what you can expect through the rest of today. We'll see the clouds parting and lots of sunshine to start our day off. It's going to help temperatures rise to the 90s by lunchtime, even before that. And because we're going to heat up pretty quickly, can't rule out a stray shower. We still have plenty of moisture in the air around us. And while the big weather maker that triggered all the showers and storms yesterday has since passed, there are some showers off our coast this morning. So there's still a little bit of instability to cook up a quick shower or storm. I don't think it's going to be nearly as impactful as what we saw in the past 24 hours, thankfully, but we'll always take a little more rain, right? Especially when it doesn't ruin the weekend plans. I don't think it will today. Friday night plans looking good, looking warm, so that breeze may help us out. Still coming from that warm and humid southeast direction, but overall, No complaints here, especially after yesterday. Our timeline, our schedule for rain over the next 24 hours looks like this. Outside of a straight isolated shower during the early afternoon time frame, we're looking good this evening. May see some overnight showers into Saturday, and really throughout the weekend, we can't rule out a stray shower, but overall, it's going to be something like this where they're more spotty in nature, and less color on Future Tracker here shows that the rainfall won't be as heavy as we have seen in the past couple of days. Clouds roll in as we head on into the overnight, and that's where a quick shower or two might bubble up. Over the next 7 days, though, we're transitioning to more of a warm pattern again. So for the Father's Day holiday, we're looking at 93 for the high here in Corpus Christi, and we're going to be warming up into next week ahead of our next opportunity rainfall, which looks to come toward the second half of the upcoming week.
Welcome back, folks. It is that time once again. I'm tracking those gas prices all across the country, plus right here in the Coastal Bend, saving you that extra little bit of cashola that can add up in the long run. Let's start off with the national prices. According to Gas Buddy, $3.12, actually up 6 cents as of Monday. As for Lone Star State, doing better, $2.73 as the average, also up by 6 cents since Monday. As always, we can do better here in the Coastal Bend, though. Here in Corpus Christi, it looks like the third and second place are tied at most locations. In Corpus Christi, $2.48, and in the first place, that's actually also tied. That's at the HEB on Alameda and the Valero on Flower Bluff, $2.47 there. And then Portland, man, you guys are kicking butt, still cheaper than Corpus Christi for like the fourth, maybe fifth week in a row. Circle K is the cheapest one you'll find out there, $2.35. Might be worth taking that trip over the bridge for the cheaper prices, right? Well, as for our island friends, it looks like the cheapest that I was able to find, most stations, right, on the island, $2.58, except for maybe one or two over there in Port A. As always, if you can find cheaper prices than any that I have mentioned, might be worth stopping and filling up. Now, on to traffic.
All right, let's get a check on how those roadways are doing. First, with our eyeballs looking good from the First Community Bank camera, we're watching golden hour take place here over the Coastal Bend. And this view looks west, so we're not pointed at the sunrise, but you can still see those golden hues on the aquarium and both Harbor Bridge, old and new. So heading out on the roadways, what can you expect? Obviously a smooth ride by this view over the Harbor Bridge, 181 showing an easy commute on our maps here. Coming down 37 or across 44 is not going to be an issue, but if you're expecting to turn on to the crosstown from 37, you might need to continue on to downtown and make that turnaround. The Corpus Christi proper doing okay. All the major thoroughfares are problem-free. Into the Bluff, we're looking good for the approach to NAS Corpus Christi and throughout the Bluff. A little stop and go on Waldron Road, the usual. Out to the island, we're looking just as good. So as you head out, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe.
If you think it's about time to retire your old or worn flag, you can get a new one for free at our annual Flag for a Flag event. I'm Michelle Hoffman with all the details coming up.
Now, weather on the 6s.
All right, hey there, good morning. We are looking at a beautiful start to our day from the CCAC camera out at Snoopy's. It's always a gorgeous view here along the coast and around your neighborhood because Coastal Bend, after yesterday's rainfall, we have a lot to look forward to into this weekend as the pattern changes. Let me tell you what to expect here as we head into the holiday weekend. Father's Day, of course, and Flag Day. We're definitely going to breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief after seeing all the color I'm about to show you on this map. This is how much rain we've accumulated over the past 3 days across South Texas. Have the wide view for yourself. It's a lot. It's a lot of color on this map, and a lot of it has been in the watershed. Most of it was out by Matagorda Bay, but that's okay. That helps us too, because you know what's by there? Lake Texana. I'm going to show you how we've rebounded after some very plentiful rainfall. Now, of course, this did cause some problems. Obviously, we had wild weather here across the Coastal Bend, and our friends up in San Antonio and Victoria Crossroads dealt with some very problematic flooding, but the watershed as a whole, if we focus on that, that is the positive that we are going to be benefiting from as we head into the next couple of days, and that water works through the watershed into our reservoirs. Locally, our yards did okay too. So a win-win. Here's how our lake levels are responding this morning. These are hot off the press numbers from our reservoirs. 18% now at Lake Corpus Christi, 13.5% at Choke Canyon Reservoir. So yes, we're still down month to month, but these are the highest totals we've seen in about a week, so not doing too bad. That takes our combined capacity to 14.8%, again, down for the month, but not that bad in comparison. It's really helped to chip away at that dramatic decrease we've seen in our lake levels. And Lake Texana, all that rainfall has really helped us out. Reservoir is nearly full, 92.2%, where a month ago we were just at 75.1%. So there is some hope on the horizon with more rain chances in the 7-day forecast. This is a good thing. In your neighborhood, we're looking at a beautiful view from the Wada Skycam. Temperatures are warm along the coast in those lower 80s. Inland, we're in the 70s, and where we have some cooler temperatures, lighter winds, that's where we have a little bit of the haziness and fog out there. No major visibility restrictions out at any of our reporting stations. But as we head into this afternoon, we're going to heat up quickly once again with a mix of sun and clouds, feeling like the middle 100s, 106 by 2 p.m., 105 by 4 p.m. with our temperatures in those lower 90s. Now, the heat of the day could cook up a quick shower. Now, I think that's going to be a stray shower, maybe an isolated shower, possibly a rumble of thunder, nothing as active as yesterday. And then during the overnight, we may find a couple of little stray showers along the coast making their way inland. One model on Future Tracker here suggests this is the kind of spotty shower activity we could be expecting throughout today, with the clouds rolling in tonight. And as we head through the next 7 days, I think for the weekend, we can't rule out stray showers, right? But I don't anticipate anything that will ruin your Father's Day plans here at all. Looking good for the dads on Sunday. Next week, however, check this out. Better rain chances for all of the coastal bend as we go through Wednesday and Thursday. That's still several days out, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. But if we have repetitive rain events, weekly rain events, that could really help make a difference in our drought and our suffering lake levels. So that is some hope on the horizon for you, and a great weekend ahead.
Hey, good morning, folks. Michelle Hoffman here live in your neighborhood at Peerless Cleaners on South Staple Street. It's a big day for us because it is the annual Flag for a Flag event where all you got to do is go to one of 13 participating locations, bring in your old worn flag, you get a new one for free, and this is where you're going to be putting your old flag. And you know what? Peerless Cleaners is actually going to be one of the first locations to open up. They're opening up in just a minute, right?
Yeah, in just a few minutes.
Yes, well, this right here is Michelle Castaneda. She's an attendant here at Peerless Cleaners, and you have been participating in the last 3 years.
Yes, every year we look forward to participating in the Flag for Flag exchange. We enjoy meeting our local veterans who have served our country. We know that the American flag represents our freedom, our unity, and our opportunities. That, you know, it's an important opportunity for the locals to, you know, we enjoy expressing gratitude to our locals.
Exactly. And you know what, folks? This event only goes on while supplies last. Peerless Cleaners has 300, but you want to make your way down here or any other of the participating locations because, again, while supplies last, you want to get that free American flag and make sure you retire your own with honor. To learn more, visit flagforaflag.org. We'll be right back.
Now, the local events and fun things to do. It's Coastal Bend Weekend with the Hoffmans.
All right, folks, whether you're looking for a way to treat Dad this Father's Day or just hunting for something fun to do, there's no shortage of good vibes and tides here in the Coastal Bend. Let's kick things off by stashing up some fun in downtown Corpus Christi. The 13th annual Mattress Firm Stash Dash is back. It's bigger, bolder, and hairier than ever.
Run, strut, or sashay your way through downtown Corpus Christi this Saturday, starting at the House of Rock.
Whether your mustache is real or just for show, you can rock it with pride while enjoying some live music, post-race festivities, and maybe even snagging a prize or two.
Proceeds go to Bikes for Kids Corpus Christi, so every step puts a pedal on children's feet.
Same-day registration starts at 7 a.m.
The Kids K kickoff is at 8 a.m., followed by the 5K and 2-mile walk at 8:15.
Over at Water's Edge Park, something tasty is jazzing up the scene.
It's the first ever Texas Jazz Food Truck Festival. You'll find toe-tapping tunes, mouth-watering food, and unique local vendors to shop from once you've eaten your fill. You can come hungry and get ready to groove this Saturday from 1 to 11 p.m.
Now here's a beautiful way to spend your Father's Day and give back while you're at it. The Coastal Bend Blood Center invites you to join its 9th annual Battle of the Breweries Blood Drive competition this Saturday.
Donate blood at any participating brewery and get some rockin' rewards, a rock and roll t-shirt, a Bluebell ice cream voucher, a token, and an exclusive pint glass that gives you 25% off refills. That will be good from Father's Day through the end of the month. Check out our website for each location's hours.
And don't forget, Saturday is Flag Day. Celebrate at the USS Lexington Museum, where volunteers will be handing out flags to visitors all day long. Swing on by the stage in Hangar Bay 2 to proudly pick up your stars and stripes.
And if you're looking to catch some summer fun, the Lex has you covered too.
Tonight from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., they're hosting a Steel Beach Luau.
This Hawaiian-themed bash will feature live summer tunes and a tropical feast fit for any sailor.
It's a nod to a long-standing naval tradition when sailors would take a break from duty to throw Steel Beach picnics on flight decks and other spots on the ship to enjoy some sunshine and entertainment.
This luau is the Lexington's way of paying tribute to those who served aboard the USS Lexington and inviting you to celebrate a summer evening aboard with family and friends.
As always, folks, if you'd like to learn more about the events happening in your neighborhood, just visit our website, send us a message to see your event featured on a future Coast Bend Weekend segment, too. And hey, we talked about the stash run, right? So I printed out some awesome ones for Stephanie Lauber and I, but our very own Adam Beam, who is sporting a real mustache, is going to be running in that as well. So make sure to stop by and say hi to our favorite stashed reporter over here.
Yeah, and you know what? The weather's looking pretty good for it, too. It's a nice start to the morning already. So here's the view from your neighborhood. Wada Skycam showing us golden hour. A couple of seagulls, birds looking for breakfast. You might be, too. Give yourself a few extra minutes to head up and out the door, because after yesterday's wild weather, you might want to give yourself time in case there are any surprises along your commute. No surprise here in that it's warm. Temperatures in the lower 80s along the coast, upper 70s for other inland areas, and visibility not too bad. We're down to just over 3 miles in Beeville, where it's a little cooler and the wind is quieter. But how's the rest of today looking? That dog walking forecast is looking beautiful. Perhaps not as beautiful as Boma, but doing okay. We can probably go for a little bit of a longer walk during the morning hours, because we're going to have that warm up happening quickly, but no rain to worry about today. And once we get to those 90s, could cook up a quick shower with the heat of the day. But here's what to expect for that hourly heat. It's going to feel like the triple digits today, so make sure you're staying hydrated and be ready for more heat to return in the forecast.
From Chris 6, this is 20 minutes of non-stop news.
Welcome back, folks. Thanks so much for joining us for our 20 minutes of non-stop news. I'm Brian Hoffman. We're going to be checking in with Master Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber in just a bit, as well as Michelle Hoffman. But here's your neighborhood check-in.
It's not playtime for one 5-year-old boy. Instead, he's spending his time fighting to change immigration laws.
Vinny is only 5 years old and is taking a stand for his father, who was deported to Mexico back in March. Vinny's mom says the young boy begs her to attend protests and has been making his face well known in the crowd. Vinny can be seen with a big sign that says "Por mi papi," which means for my dad. He says he's going to continue going to protests, hoping his support and his voice helps him and others get reunited with families who are being pulled apart due to immigration policies.
As the community continues to show their love for Ronnie Pointy Boots Mathis, a Corpus Christi legend who was recently diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. Another neighborhood hero is using his grilling skills to fire up some support. After hearing about Mathis's diagnosis, Pitmaster Pete Trevino sprang into action to help. He's known for organizing fundraisers for families in need across South Texas. The event will be held Saturday at noon at Hi-Ho Drive-In on Baldwin Boulevard. They will be selling pulled pork sandwich meals, sausage, chips, drinks, and baked goods. Trevino is preparing to serve more than 600 people. Through donations, he says he spent nearly $5,000 putting the event together. All proceeds raised on Saturday will go towards Mathis's medical expenses and ongoing care.
A group of students at Falfurrias Junior High are celebrating their trip to the Robotics World Championships. The first-year middle school competitors ranked 59th in their division out of more than 500 teams. The Jersey Robotics team tell me the success comes from good communications.
Hey there, good morning. A hazy view from our SPID camera, but you know what? Visibility isn't doing too bad where we have a breeze. It still is humid this morning, even after yesterday's wild weather. We'll talk about what's coming up next in the forecast in a moment, but if you're heading out the door, here's what you can expect. The ride in from the island is going to be a smooth one, 361 Park Road 22 and the JFK Causeway, all problem-free all the way on into the bluff. The approach to NAS Corpus Christi, about 30 miles an hour for those speeds, so doing okay. Waldron Road, about as active as usual. Flower Bluff Drive looking okay. And around Corpus Christi proper, from the south side to the Bay Area, we have no delays to report. If you use a crosstown expressway coming from 37, not really going to be an option this morning. You might want to take it to downtown and do the turnaround there. 181 between Portland and downtown Corpus Christi is looking good too. So as you head out, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. That's a look at your traffic report. I'll have your weather on the 6s in just a few minutes.
Now, 6 things to know before you go.
All right, folks, in the 6 things you need to know before heading out the door, the man who was mistakenly deported to El Salvador, then returned, will be arraigned this morning. Kilmar Abrego Garcia is now being accused of transporting undocumented migrants within the U.S. According to court documents, he's accused of participating in a conspiracy to move migrants from Texas into other U.S. states. Civil rights leaders will hold a march ahead of his arraignment. And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says that Israel has struck nuclear targets in Iran and said that the military operation will continue for many days. He says Operation Rising Lion is a targeted attack on Iran's nuclear program. Israel has now closed its airspace until further notice, and a state of emergency has been declared. Iran's supreme leader says that the country will strike back. Well, Corpus Christi police are still investigating an accident that claimed the life of a motorcyclist earlier Monday morning. 43-year-old Timothy Raska died on NPID near Bear Lane. Police are asking anyone with any information who may have witnessed this crash to give them a call. Investigators believe a white vehicle may have been involved, so they want to speak with that driver, of course. You can always call up Crime Stoppers at 361-888-TIPS if you have any information on this fatal accident. Well, the city of Beeville is now under a boil water notice until further notice. This comes after a water main break involving 24-inch transmission lines. In the meantime, all water for cooking, drinking, and washing must be boiled before use. The boil water notice will be lifted once water quality tests get the okay from TCEQ. We'll be sure to keep you updated, though. Well, Thomas J. Henry has raised his bid to $20 million over 10 years for naming rights for the American Bank Center. On Tuesday, a divided city council backed Henry's original $12.5 million offer in a non-binding vote. Now, Henry says it's time to, quote, close the deal, calling his increased bid a, quote, real investment in Corpus Christi's future. The final decision, however, will be up to the View Group that manages the venue. Well, the Corpus Christi Public Works Department will be hosting a sandbag distribution on Saturday. You can pick up those at Cabinus Athletic Complex. That's from 8 to 11 in the morning. Neighbors can receive as many as 8 free sandbags per vehicle. Now, there will be a second sandbag distribution at the complex on Saturday, June 28th from 1 to 4 p.m.
Hey there, happy Friday to you. Perfect timing. If you're just joining us, we've got your weather on the 6s and a beautiful sunrise here over the sparkling city by the sea. Beautiful view from our downtown studio Skycam. Have the wide view for yourself. We've got some clouds out there. You can see those beautiful flags atop the towers on Shoreline, waving in the wind, and yeah, a little hazy too. It's humid out there and warm, especially for coastal neighborhoods. So here's how conditions are faring in your neighborhood. Lower 80s closer to the coast, upper 70s for most other neighborhoods, and with just a little bit of a breeze, which is stronger, of course, by the water. That is what's helping to keep things shaking and moving, keeping our visibility up. But in places like Beeville, Alice, even along the JFK Causeway, as we saw there in the bluff, a little bit of that visibility reduced on account of the haze. so please be careful heading up and out the door. If you're planning that dog walk with your favorite four-legged friend, our star today, Bulma, is doing that in style. We love the pink there, very cute. I think today it'll be much easier to go for that dog walk. I know Cooper and Lola at my house will definitely be excited to get out because we're going to see much less rain today. A lot of sunshine with a mix of clouds. That is going to let it heat up pretty quickly this morning, so you might want to take advantage of the early time frame. Early bird gets the worm, and early dog gets the walk. We are going to heat up to about 90 degrees by lunchtime with a little bit of a breeze that may offer relief, but with the heat of the day, that could cook up a quick shower, maybe a rumble of thunder. And if that happens, it'll keep our heat in check. Still, feels like temperatures will be in those triple digits, middle 100s, 105, 106 through the hottest part of the day. So as far as rain goes, we're on a downward trend. Our timeline or rain schedule for today is just a small pocket of opportunity during the afternoon, stray, maybe isolated shower, not going to be anything overly impactful. And during the overnight, we may have a quick little shower stream move into the coastal bend. That's about all she wrote. The 7-day forecast looks mainly dry over the next 5 days, including the Father's Day weekend. Temperatures are going to be warm. Again, stray shower not out of the question through the weekend, but not very likely. However, going into next week, that's where rain chances will be back in the forecast. Look at that, Wednesday, a high of 94 degrees. And when rain comes back to the picture next Thursday, we could be looking at temperatures below 90 degrees. I'll keep an eye on it. Still a couple days away, but overall, we're looking at a great weekend ahead.
Mark your calendars, put on those dancing shoes, and head right on in here. I'm Michaela Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter at the Aransas Pass VFW Post 2932. Get ready for this post to be packed with neighbors at the end of the month, all looking to support the same cause. That's just a glimpse of what you can hear all night at the VFW's upcoming dance. That dance being what some would call a long time coming.
We have not had a dance here in a long while.
Commander Mingo Polido says the dance is a fundraiser to raise money for scholarships for high school seniors.
The community has been really supportive of us, and we would like to do something back.
It's definitely showed me there's a lot more work than just getting the veterans on track. They're willing to help out the community, such as high school students.
Seniors, like Julian Lopez, who also happens to be the man you'll get to hear all night long. And this is not the first time that you have helped this specific VFW, right?
No, ma'am. Actually, this is probably going to be the 101st time, I like to say.
Lopez says each event he's helped at over the past 3 years brings together a supportive group of both neighbors and veterans.
If it wasn't for the veterans, if it wasn't for the people out there serving in the military, us musicians, people in the workforce, we would not get to do what we want to do because we wouldn't have those freedoms. So for that, I thank them a lot.
And although the dance is for you all, it means just as much to these guys.
Keeps me young, and it's a sense of purpose. It's a way to give back.
You'll never hear me complain, 'cause I got...
Kids under 12 are free. Ages 13 to 18 are $7, 18 and up are $10, and couples are $15.
It's not a very expensive cost, but it's to get out of your house and come over and listen to some good music.
And if you're anything like me and are thinking, what am I going to wear? What are they going to play?
Classic country, like I said, we can start classic all the way from Merle Haggard, George Jones, Alan Jackson, going all the way up till now. Luke Combs, Corey Kent, Parker McCollum.
I wear tap dance. I wear taps on my shoes, so I'll be wearing them.
So for those of you looking to show off your dancing skills and support the VFW Post 2932, the dance starts at 7 p.m. on Saturday, June 28th. In Aransas Pass, I'm your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter, Michaela Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise.
Fun stuff. Well, hey, tomorrow is Flag Day, folks, and we are keeping a beloved tradition alive, making sure everyone can proudly fly the stars and the stripes. Michelle Hoffman is live in your neighborhood with details on this year's Flag for a Flag event. Hey, good morning, Michelle. Great to see you.
Hey, great to see you too, Brian. Good morning. And folks, yes, Flag for a Flag is currently underway. I'm here at Peerless Cleaners on South Staple Street. The first location to open actually opened up at 6:30. And guess what? We already got 2 flags dropped off right here in this bin. They already got their brand new flag. And keep in mind, folks, Peerless Cleaners here on this specific location, they only have 300 flags to give, all for free. So you guys need to make sure you come in because this event goes on while supplies last. So there are 13 locations in total. But to kind of talk about what we've seen in the past, I have Michelle here, who's an attendant at Peerless Cleaners. First of all, good morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Michelle.
Yes. So what have you seen in the past?
Well, in the past, we've seen our local veterans bring in their old flags, and we just exchange them for our brand new flags. And this is our way of expressing gratitude for a service they provided. And you know, we look forward to meeting and greeting our locals.
Absolutely. Now, you've witnessed the exchange itself. What are the reactions?
Most people are very excited. They are eager to receive their new flag, and we typically run out by the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, 300 folks here, and I think we have. Hello, good morning. Are you here to drop off your flag, retire it, and get a new one?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Well, we'll have you do the honors. We're actually live on air right now, but I will open this up for you, sir. And then we'll have Michelle hand you one of our certificates and your new flag. Well, thank you so much. You have a great morning. So see how simple this process is, folks. All you have to do is bring in your old, worn, or faded flag, drop it off at one of the 13 locations, and then as you saw, it literally took just a few seconds for you guys. So if you want to see the list of locations, the hours of operations, make sure you visit flagforaflag.org, and I guess that's all the time we have right now. So back to you guys in the studio.
I love to see it. Thank you so much, Michelle. It was so cool someone came in during your live shot, too, just to show how easy it is. I love to see how many Patriots we have out here as well, wanting to renew their flag and renew their, sense of honor towards that country.
Yeah, and after yesterday's weather, you might need a new one. A lot of wind, a lot of sportiness from the weather, and I think as we cruise into the weekend, the sky is going to also get a little R&R in too. A lot less going on in the weather. So let's talk about what to expect, how that's going to impact your Father's Day forecast, because after yesterday and a couple of rounds of rain we've had recently, you might be wondering, all right, what do I need to know? Do I have to be inside this weekend? Well, you can get out there and enjoy it, but don't forget the SPF 30 or better, because we have sunshine in the forecast too. We'll start off with this view from the Wata Skycam. That's what we like to call it. It's our camera over at Whataburger Field, pointed more coastal toward the Old Harbor Bridge, and sunrise shining down on the coastal bend here. Looks beautiful. But in your neighborhood, we are feeling pretty great out there. It's a warm start. Temperatures in those lower 80s along the coast, upper 70s for most other neighborhoods, and just a little bit of movement in the wind, except for along the coast. That movement, very necessary though, keeping the fog and the haze at bay. Our visibility drops to as low as just over 3 miles in Beeville, so please be careful as you head out. Might be a good idea to give yourself some extra time in case you find any surprises out on the roadways after yesterday's wild weather. Maybe some ponding out on the roadways. And you know what? It's Friday. Grab yourself a little treat. Cafecito is in order on this Friday. So what else can we expect today? You might want to make it an iced coffee, because truly it is still going to be a hot one. We're going to reach those lower 90s today, some middle 90s for inland neighborhoods, feeling warmer. I know yesterday NAS Kingsville got to around 99 degrees before that rain started moving in. It's going to be hot. It's not going to be quite as hot, and we're not going to have the wild weather that we had yesterday, but we can't rule out a stray shower. If that happens during the early afternoon time frame, the way I'm thinking, that could help keep the heat at bay, at least briefly. But yep, middle 100s is what it's going to feel like when you head up and out the door. This is what one model thinks the afternoon could look like. This is the kind of spotty shower activity I'm talking about. As the sea breeze rolls in this afternoon, could trigger a few showers. Shouldn't be anything too impactful to ruin your plans. Some clouds overnight, and as we saw this morning with showers off our coast, we could likely see that return for your Saturday morning. So just keep that in mind. We can't say it's going to be an absolutely dry weekend, but most folks probably won't notice much for rainfall. And then I think Saturday afternoon, once again, the sea breeze might cook up a few showers. So in McMullen, Live Oak counties, more likely to see a thunderstorm briefly rolling through the neighborhood. Over the next 7 days, here's what to expect. So as we mentioned, can't rule out maybe a quick shower, but overall the weekend is going to be a much drier forecast for us, which is good news for Father's Day. 93 for the high in Corpus Christi with a mix of sun and clouds. However, hope on the horizon. We've been telling you that to chip away at the drought, we need repetitive, good drinks of rain. That is in the forecast for later next week. This is 6 days out that we'd be seeing this rainy pattern start to transition into our forecast. So we need to keep an eye on this because a lot can change in the course of a week. But this has been in some of the model guidance we look at for some time. If we continue to get weekly rain that is bringing us meaningful rainfall, this could really be a chipping away at the drought situation for us. So great news. But scattered showers expected as we head on toward the end of next week. It would drop our temperatures, which at this point are going to remain above average. Average for this time of year in Corpus Christi is about 92. And you know what? 93, 94, not too bad, but it is a little warm. We're going to look forward to that rain next week, though, Brian, because boy, oh boy, I can't say that I enjoyed all the craziness yesterday, but our watershed is just looking a lot better.
I love
great.
it. We were getting a little nervous. I mean, seeing those dropping numbers, but seeing which reservoir did you say is Choke Canyon?
Oh, Lake Texana is
Texana,
almost
that's
full.
it. Yeah.
It's looking great, so
It's hopeful there.
keep it going.
Thank you so much, Steph. Thank you for tuning in, folks. We hope you have a great rest of your Friday, an even better weekend ahead. And again, if you need some plans, check out our web story of Coastal Bend Weekend. Have a great weekend, guys.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, yeah.